All right, YouTube. This is gonna be the final video, review video of this knife, Civivi Elementum. I've carried this for several months now, and as an EDC, and I have taken it to work, cutting banana stems when I was helping my neighbor deliver bananas to various stores. And I've used it for work, and I've used it for many tasks around the house. I've used it to open packages. I've used it to cut strings, even ropes, and all kinds of sorts of things. I've carried this every single day since I bought it. All right. And I'm going to say that the blade, although it is a SV35 VN blade, it's supposed to be harder than stainless steel. You have a better edge retention than stainless steel. But I believe that as far as my impressions go, I was not quite impressed. Now, it is a sharp knife, okay, but it is not a laser sharp or razor sharp knife, no. And it takes a bit of a skill to get it sharpened. Every time I go to use it, it takes some effort and some skill. It is not a easy, automatic, get the work done kind of knife. As you can see, the scales have held up okay, but one major thing, the pocket clip. All right, it was already bent out of shape a little bit when I snagged it getting up from the sofa, and then now I left it in my pants pocket, and it got washed in the washer and dried in the dryer, and somehow the pocket clip bent all the way out like this. Now, if it can't survive the washing machine and the tumble dry, obviously the knife maker did not do any sort of durability or any kind of tests, because you would think that you would make something like this that goes in a pocket in your clothes to at least survive a washing machine and dryer. Because how many times have you left your pen, your pocket knife, and whatever that goes in your pocket and washed it? Okay, so you would think at least a pocket knife would be able to survive a washing, but it didn't. The pocket clip bent out of shape. Okay, as you can see, the knife did get dull, and I tried to sharpen it, and I used the standard sharpener, and also try to sharpen it myself with a Dremel tool. Neither of which helped me get it razor sharp, but it is sharp. I'm not going to say it's a dull blade or anything like that, but when I go to use it to cut things, make work of things, it's not one of those things where it cuts like butter. You do have to put some sort of force behind it, some sort of skill behind it to cut properly. Okay, it's not one of those things where it's so sharp that all you have to do is just touch things and it just cuts paper or plastic or whatever. You literally have to put forth a little bit of effort to get it to cut and things like that. So, is it the best knife? No. Even with the more expensive blade that's on here. S35 VN The Benchmade Bug Out, I believe, is a S30 steel, which is an older type. This is the newest S series or SVN or whatever. I guess it's a step above what Benchmade uses as far as steel material is concerned. But like I said, I'm not sure how durable the Benchmade pocket clips are, but it doesn't look cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. When it was new, it was very tight. It was very tight like this, and you had to literally shove it into your pocket and shove the clip to make the pocket go in. It's in the clip here, but as you can see, it just bends right out with some force applied. If you snag it, it'll pull out. No way to really bend it back unless you unscrew it, take it off, and I guess use a plier or something to bend it back. But I think if this was to happen to, let's say, a Benchmade or Buck Knife, you just send it back to them and they get it fixed. With Civivi, who are you going to send it to? Are you going to send it to China? And this is why I am kind of skeptical about buying Chinese-made products. Let's face it, even their higher brand and better quality stuff like this is a better quality stuff from China, okay? But even at that point, it's still not as reliable, not as durable, and not as well made. Even the materials, premium materials like this blade. Now, the standard Civivi Elementum is made out of D2 steel. I upgraded this order and got it in S35 VN steel. Alright. That raised the price from $50-ish to about, I say about 70-ish with tax and delivery. It cost almost $100. Okay. So this is not a cheap pocket knife. Okay, I paid good money for this. It's not a inexpensive knife at all, in my opinion. $100 for a pocket knife is a lot of money. And when I saw it, I thought it was pretty good, cool looking. The build quality looked awesome. Okay, but it's a little loose feeling right now. Okay. It's not falling apart anywhere else or anything like that, but it's definitely feeling a little loosey. Okay. It's not as firm and stiff like it used to be when it was brand new. And I guess you could say it got broke in, whatever. But I don't think it feels it feels a little sloppy. You know, most knives break in and feel smoother, feel a little bit more faster on the draw, but this broke in with a feeling of a little sloppiness. It's hard to describe. So, would I purchase another Civivi using this as a standard? of their product? No. If this was a $25, $30 knife, I would buy this all day. Okay, because this is something I would and still will carry, because I'm not going to spend another $100 unless I decide one day to go purchase a bug out or Benchmade knife. Then I may switch over to that as my EDC. But I spent $100 for this knife, and I'm going to still carry it because it still performs the functions of what a knife should do. But would I invest my money in this company again? Probably not. Nope. They can come out with a newer Civivi Elementum, something that looks nicer, something that a new product or this and that. But if this is what I have to look forward to, nope, they're not getting my money anymore. This was the first and last chance. Now, don't get me wrong, love the way it looks. I mean, it looks very premium, high quality. It does. Okay. And I have used this knife. I did not abuse it. Aside from dropping it a few times here and there, aside from leaving it in the pants pocket and it getting washed and dried, aside from those things, I did not go out of my way to try to break this knife, try to torture, test it, whatever. Okay, what you see is just normal daily use, and to me, in my opinion, it did not hold up very well. The blade from when it was brand new was not impressive at all. Okay. The edge retention was not impressive at all. Okay. Several slices of paper, and then you will find that it does not cut that paper as well, and you need to sharpen it. So edge retention, I would say below average, not that great. If you see anyone touting this as a superior brand of knives, I would seriously question their motives. Are they getting paid by Civivi? Are they getting free stuff from them? I would seriously question their objectivity in reviewing knives. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a nice knife. It is stylish. I like the way it looks. It's not that heavy. It doesn't, when it was brand new, it did not feel cheap. As time went by, as it got broke in, it kind of feels cheap. But it still will function as a knife. So that's why I'm going to keep carrying it. Would I depend my life on it? No. Absolutely not. Will I take this out and rely on it as my only knife if something was to happen in an emergency? I hope not. This is just my daily gentleman's carry knife. I hope I don't have to. I hope I don't ever get stuck somewhere where I have to rely on this knife for my life. No. But far as in just doing simple tasks, it's okay. Nothing to write home about. Okay? So that's my review of this knife. It's the final review. After several months of having used it, actually using it. Okay? I'm going to try to get this fixed on my own, I guess, because there's no, you know, who do I send this to get this fixed? I don't know. If you know, leave the comments down below. Alright? Oh, by the way, I did purchase this from Blade HQ. And, you know, they just sell knives. They're not the knife makers. So you can't blame them. But I've watched many reviews, independent reviews, and also Blade HQs talking about it, and I tell you what, this is the most objective knife review I can give you because I'm talking from experience of this particular knife that I have in my hand. Alright, thanks for watching.